Welcome to Spoken Tea, where we talk about life, faith, friendship, and growth.
All while keeping it 100 and having a good laugh. I'm Nnita.
And I'm Krys.
So grab your cup and come get this spoken tea.
Hi guys, welcome back to your next episode of Spoken Tea. I'm Krys.
I'm Nnita.
Hey girl.
Okay.
Not okay. Hi Crystal. How you doing?
Oh. Hey.
Oh, you dry. Dry. Okay, that's fine.
All right. So,
what we jumping into today?
Well, our topic for discussion today is something that's been a very hot topic. Before we get into that, let's do something stupid.
Okay.
So,
let's start it off the right way.
So, last time we played word association. So this time we're going to do song association.
I.e. she wants me to lose because I'm horrible at coming up with stuff.
I will choose a word for you and, vice versa, whatever.
Okay.
And so we'll tell you the words. You have about 20 seconds to think of a song and sing it. If you
20 seconds? That's a long time.
It's like, bah.
20 seconds, that's a long time.
Okay, try to help you out.
I mean, it is helping me, but when you think about 20, that's a lot.
All right, well,
we can do 10. We can do 10. Okay. I'll start with you.
I'll try to. What?
Nope, because it's your game, so.
It's my game.
Mm-hmm. I like word association. Song association? Absolutely not. Too hard. Okay, your word is.
I don't know. You say this a song. Do you know what you're associating with?
I have to sing a song with that word in?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you didn't let me finish the instructions.
Oh.
And to sing a song. And I got this from the Terrell show. So shout out to him.
Facts. It shows
I watch him all the time. Maybe one day, maybe he could be a guest. That'd be so awesome. But anyway, I guess, let's start.
Your word is silence. Silence.
It's actually silence.
Silence, C-E at the end. Wow. Silence.
Wow. It's the...
Right. Because as soon as I saw it, I was like,
oh, silence.
I can think of at least...
That's the problem.
You're about 4 seconds in. I'm going to give you some time.
I can't think about one song with the silence.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I can't think about one song.
Okay, I'll break it down. I'll give you a little half a point. Silent.
Okay, now
you got 5 seconds for that because I gave you a different word. 1, 2.
Sad.
I forgot we gotta sing these. Oh my gosh. What you singing, Sado? Name the song or sing the tune. That's what we're gonna do. I can't sing.
No, you're singing it.
I'm not singing.
You're singing it. That's the game. In my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta sing the song for her. Silent night.
Okay.
See,
I'm mad because I gotta sing.
You gotta sing.
Okay, go on. Give me a word. See how hard it's about to be.
All right.
Me. What's the word? You ain't gotta think of one. Give me the word.
No, because I don't want to set you up for failure.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Like outrageously, I can't even think about a song with it.
I appreciate that.
All right, this is an easy one.
Mm-hmm.
Love.
Love, never knew what I was missing, but I knew what was the kiss. I felt.
That's crazy because that's not the song I was going with in my head.
Your word is angel.
God sent me an angel from the heavens above.
That's my jam.
Yeah.
See, my wretched self was thinking, Shorty, you're my angel. You're my darling.
Just like you went to Keisha Cole, and I was definitely thinking Music Soul Child in my head. Like, just
Okay, next. Give me another. This is kind of good.
Oh, now you're into it.
Just a little bit. Oh, can't use that word. It fell out.
All right. Freedom.
Freedom, I can't move. Freedom, got me loose.
Yeah.
Go ahead, shout out to B. Shout out to B. Queen, come on.
He's coming for you next.
That was a good
girl.
one. That was fast. On my toes. Come on. Okay. Your word is... Maybe not. I don't know.
Don't set me up for failure.
I can't think of a song with that one. Off the top of my head, like just immediate, I can't. Ooh. Your word is electric.
I really hate to be that person.
Be that person, because I'm that person.
Oh no, electric.
Lady.
That's not what I was gonna go. I was going to the obvious.
It's electric.
Yeah, I was gonna do it. Let me not.
You went with Janelle Monáe?
Yeah.
That's my jam. Oh my god. If y'all don't know Electric Lady by Janelle Monáe, pull it up. Song is fire.
Wait, it's my
and
turn,
very
right?
motivational.
My turn to pick, right?
For me, yes.
Yeah.
Give me the word. Give me the word. What's the word?
Colors.
Colors. I can hear that in the song, but I'm trying to think of... Don't count out loud. It's making it worse. Colors. I'm hearing a lyric with the word colors. I can't think of the tune of the song. Dang it. I might need 20 seconds because that was difficult.
No, you don't need no 20 seconds.
Shut up. What's the word with colors? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I hear the word true colors, but I'm like, I can't think of the rest of the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a good one. Shut up. Shut up. Let me see. Boo. It's easy. Heart.
Well, I guess we'll do the first song that I heard, but you might not know it. Well, no, you probably know, but not like.
Oh,
from
what's
my
it?
heart to your... See, you don't know it.
Sing the rest of it. What was it?
That's all I can remember right now. It's working on my heart from yours.
What was it in? Was it a movie or something? Because I feel like I know that, but...
I listened to the art. It probably wasn't a movie, but I listened to the artist.
Oh. Who's the artist?
Laura Isabora.
Yes. Laura Izzy Bohr. Yes, I love her. I know you're talking about. Wait, is it my word to pull or your word?
It's my turn.
Oh.
I just sung. No,
You just
it's my
sang?
turn.
Okay, so your turn to pull one for me. Okay.
I feel like that was a awful song. I'm trying to figure out another song.
You got the right word. It was a heart.
I feel like it was like, nobody else knows that song but me and you.
Okay. You're definitely past your 10 seconds. You lucky you already gave a song. You're definitely over your 10.
What's another song with the heart? With heart in it?
I don't know. I'm thinking like something heart to heart, but I'm like, I don't know what it's not sticking with the song, but I'm hearing that. If you don't stop wrestling and find me a word.
No, because the song in my head, I'm trying to get to a part to the...
You don't know.
I open up my...
Come on.
There we go. I had to get
Yolanda
to it in my
Adams.
head.
Yes.
I had to get to it in my
Okay.
head. I was like,
That's
no,
a good
man,
one.
it's in there a little bit. Like, I gotta get
That's
it.
what I
I
was like, what are
gotta
you
find it.
humming?
I gotta find it.
Gotcha.
All right, Heaven.
It's a song Heaven Sent by Keisha Cole. I cannot think of how the song go, but the song is called Heaven Sent because I set a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
didn't say the title though. I say I just sing the
I
song.
know.
Just sing the word. Bah.
All these gospel songs I listen to every day and I can't
Feel
think of
like
one
I
with
just
heaven.
walked out of heaven.
Oh my gosh,
Feel like
that's
I
such a
just
good
lived my
one.
life away.
I hate you.
You suck.
Don't know. I told you I'm not good at this, so shut up.
You started out really good and you were very
I
confident.
did.
So don't try to act like the game
I
is cheating or
did.
something
It
now.
is.
So you started
Because you get all these little quick, easy words. Power.
They'll never take my power. My power.
See?
My
Easy.
power. No. I believe there's another song, but that's the first one to pop in my head. Don't be mad because your hand's picking up easy word. All right, here we go. Believe.
I believe in you.
There we go.
I believe that we will be in love eternally.
It's 5 words in there. Like, stop. We gotta get some more words.
For me.
gotta
Okay,
get
I
some
gotta let
more
the song
words.
go. Ooh, heartbreak.
This is the Heartbreak
Hotel.
This is the Heartbreak.
Oh, I just listened to that song the other day.
Aww.
I mean, I wasn't sad. It was an old school playlist. It was an old school playlist, and I was jamming with my mama. Like, I said, oh, my song's by Whitney, Heartbreak Hotel, period.
Aww. You listen to Heartbreak Hotel? Oh, it's my God.
It was a good song. A good song. Classic Whitney.
Oh, it's Heartbreak, because I was about to sing another song. So I said, don't break my heart. My
wrong order.
achy, breaky
Oh,
heart.
no, not that. Not that one.
But I was like, oh, wait. The song is, the word was heartbreak. So, all right, change.
Change me, oh God. Make me more like you.
Change me, oh God.
Tamala Man.
Wash me through and through.
I listened to that this morning. That's my morning song.
All right,
every day.
bro. All right.
Create.
Stop it. In a minute, my hands will be lifted.
Stop
it.
Sorry. Okay. Soul.
I was just trying to find a note. I had the song, but I was trying to find a note.
What song?
It's the Soul Train. It's the intro song.
I mean, it's the word.
Yeah, and it's the song because it's the intro song to the show.
Never heard the song.
It's the interesting.
I mean, I never paid attention for the words, like lyrics to it. Never.
But other than that, like I'm out. What else?
Soul. The word soul. That's a good one.
I can't even think about a gospel song with the word soul.
Not off the top of my head, no. That was a good one. Okay, come on.
That's your turn?
Yes.
All right, dreams.
With an S, dreams.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you dream.
Dream, okay.
But that's it. That's the only two forms of the word.
Dream. Dream. Blue dream. It's an old school song.
No.
Dream. You've never heard that song? It's a song. Y'all know it's a song. It is a song.
I never heard of it.
It's like an old school, like jukebox type of song.
It sounds like you're just saying the word dream over
That's
and over again.
that's the song. It's
to
like
make up a song so that you can have a plan.
Dreams. I'm not even creative to come up with no tune like that.
I have never heard this song before.
It's a song. It's like 60s, 70s type of song.
Well, since my mother was just being born, it's really hard for me to be able
to say. I watched a lot of Grease movies and all those like old school style movies.
Can be a sweet dream
or a beautiful nightmare. Come on, sing B.
That was you.
I know.
I didn't mean bouncing the thing for me. That was you.
Stop it. Oh my gosh, I keep falling around. Okay.
I'm trying to mix these 5 words. Go ahead. Just grab a word.
That's a hard one. I'm not going to do that to you. Strong.
No variations of the word.
Nope, just strong. Strong or stronger?
You can do stronger or stronger?
I'll give you stronger. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stronger than yesterday. You don't know that Britney Spears? Out of my way, my loneliness is killing me more. I am strong. You don't know?
It's not ringing a bell off the top of my head.
If my phone wasn't recording, I would play it for you. Because you know the song. This is a Britney Spears song.
Probably heard it. Probably heard it before.
Stronger. No. That's crazy.
That's
a Britney Spears song.
Missed that one.
Worst millennial ever. How do you not know Britney Spears songs?
I know Britney Spears songs, but
don't.
that one
Apparently
is
you just know
missing
Hit Me
me.
Baby One More Time.
That one is missing me.
Apparently all you know is Hit Me Baby One More Time.
No, I know the main ones, but that one.
That is one of the main ones.
Maybe I need to hear the actual tune. You might not be singing it right. I can't give you 2. Yeah, the more you sing it, it's not gonna help it sink in anymore.
Run. Oh no!
I'm not doing that
now. Oh no!
I do remember it now. No, because I heard that last part. What's the word?
Run.
Run, 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 everybody move. Let me see you move. Rock it to the groove. Shake it to the movie comes the sun. Everybody in the club, give me a run.
There's so many
If you
songs.
ready to move, say yeah. That's my jam, honey.
That wasn't the song that I was thinking of. I was thinking, run, run, run away, baby. No, it's Bruno Mars.
I was about to say, is that a Bruno Mars one?
Yes.
Okay.
And then after you said that, I thought about running. I thought about running after you said that.
Oh, Run It by Chris Brown.
After I realized you were singing Rihanna, I was like, oh, you see, you can run it. It's your man on the floor. If you ain't, let me know.
If you see if you can run it.
Wait.
My turn. Okay, how many more you want to do?
Let's each do one more.
Okay. So this one and then I do one more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh. Midnight.
Late in the midnight hour, God's gonna turn around. And it's gonna work in your favor. You're super, I'm telling you, Lord.
Why did I know you was gonna sing? So you said,
late in the midnight, God's gone.
Come on.
Around, and around. And around, and around, and around, and around. Da, 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 da. Hey. I wanted to be a secular. I wanted to do a secular song so bad, but that's the first thing that came to my mind.
You gotta get it in
That's
the
the
20
first
seconds.
thing
10
that came to
seconds.
my
You gotta
mind.
get it. You gotta get it.
What's a secular song?
A secular song with Midnight?
Yeah.
It's plenty of songs with the word midnight in it, but not coming to mind.
Was there a song when somebody came home past midnight?
That's what I was saying. I'm thinking it's like anybody was cheating or creeping coming in at midnight.
Somebody came home past midnight.
It's plenty of songs like that. I just can't think of one right now.
That's wild.
What you got?
Oh. Okay, Whisper.
Whisper. I know this should be easy, but it's rather difficult for me. Hold on. Whisper? What is Whisper?
Hey, how you doing, love? Let me whisper.
Oh my gosh, that's the whole name of the song. And I can sing the whole song. It's crazy.
Hey, how you doing, love? Mama, let me whisper.
Yeah. Give me something that you might like to hear.
That's crazy. That's real wild that you couldn't.
I didn't really even think about that. That's crazy.
Not that I can think of any other song besides that. But I let it go because I thought of that song. I was like, oh, well, you know that song. And
Nope.
You didn't.
I completely forgot that.
Anyway,
100%.
so that was Song Association. I'm going to say I won.
Yeah, I say you won. We didn't keep score.
I wasn't keeping score, but I feel like I thought of more songs than she did.
Just a bit. Maybe one more than I did, but it's cool.
Maybe a little bit more than one.
We weren't keeping score, so there's no way to tell.
I feel like you're just trying to make it more.
No way to tell. Okay.
So, to transition. So, everybody and their mama, daddy, sister, and brother has been talking about Keke Palmer and her boyfriend, who I don't even know his name.
I think it's Darius something. Darius something.
McCray?
No, I don't know. No, some last name, but it's the Darius. It's Darius. Darius the baby daddy. Darius the baby daddy. That's what he is.
Everybody's been talking about this everywhere. For those of anybody that doesn't know, and obviously has been living under a rock, Keke Palmer, who those of us who don't know of her as she has been now, you can remember her from Akilah and the Bee back in the day, and many other things. She's super like famous and talented, great entrepreneur in the business. So she recently had a baby with her boyfriend. And so she went to, everybody, all the celebrities have been going to Usher's show in Vegas. She went to the show and she had on what I thought was really cute. She had on one of those mesh dresses, and she had on a thong and stuff under it, whatever. I thought she looked really cute.
That is true.
But apparently her boyfriend didn't, because he then went on to...
Well, the outfit wasn't the problem initially. Most of it drew attention to her because Usher sang to her and because she was hugging him while he was serenading her. And that's pretty much where the drama came. Because if she just posted a picture of her in her dress, I doubt it would have been a problem.
Well, that's not what he brought up.
No, I'm saying, but it
that's not
became
what he brought up, though.
eyesore attraction because she was singing, or he was singing to her, and then she turned around and he was like, girl, ooh, girl, look at you. And when he did like that, she did a little turnaround spin like, ooh, look at me. And it became a thing. But because when she turned around, it exposed the sheer mesh dress that showed her thong. And that became the issue.
Maybe his issue was Usher. What he brought to attention was the fact that she had on the dress and her cheeks was out. And one of the things that he wrote this long message, but he was like, "You're a mom."
Yeah, he was like, "It's the dress, it's the outfit, though. You're a mom."
And then he went to explain himself.
Yeah.
And so the biggest topic has been, was she wrong or not for wearing this? Because his thing was, you're a mom, you shouldn't be out there dressed like that. Mm-hmm. And so, it's been the topic of discussion. Everybody's been talking about it. You have people are kind of split. From what I'm seeing is mostly men versus women split.
Absolutely.
Most of the men feeling the same way that he did. Mm-hmm. And most of the women feeling the same way.
Yeah, one of his comments was like, the relationship, no man wants his wife and mother of his child to be out here dressing like this. So now it's men versus women on the perspective, but then it's, relationship versus single on the topic. And then it's some women that are wives or mothers that have a certain perspective against other women that may have a freer perspective on what they can wear. So it's been a very well-rounded opposition of conversation on every side. But if we tackle it one piece at a time, first being the outfit. It was a one-piece bathing suit style under the mesh sheer dress, but the back of the dress came up into a thong. It wasn't like a cheeky one straight up in the hoo-ha. So because of that, it revealed more than he would have preferred. Everybody has their own preference. Your relationship is your relationship. That's how I feel about it. But I feel like the outfit was not a problem on different scales. One, she just had a baby. She is still maybe dealing with or coming out of postpartum depression or postpartum just as a stage in general. Right, just whole phase of it. So she's going through that of just having a baby. Still in the public eye, having to have a certain presentation and reputation. So she can't just, most moms go through that period. They're kind of slumming it, trying to get themselves together. She still has businesses to run. She still has a face to put on. So she's had to have to deal with those emotions while in the public eye, while still being very physically and emotionally present to her fans and everything. So she's still showing up and has not slacked off on that. So she's going through that, going through trying to get back to her body. So she's embraced the new boobs and new butt that her baby has given her. She's made it clear, I didn't have these before. My son got me right. Boom, boom, boom. So she's happy with the enhancements that her son has provided, which is fine. So with all that, she's now loving her new body. She got the snapback going. She got the boobs and butt that she's been, may have wanted for a while. And she's embracing her new body. And then the thing is, she was in Vegas looking like she was surrounded with her girls. So if you go to a concert and you're with your girls and you're in Vegas and it's Usher, Kiki's our age. She's our age group. Usher was the it guy for us. So baby, if I see Usher, honey, I'm fangirling, period. I don't care if I was a celebrity like Kiki or regular Douglas. I'm gonna fangirl because regardless, before Kiki was a celebrity, Usher was still Usher. So you always gonna look up to that type of perspective, like, oh my God, she's singing to me now. I'm a somebody now. But before, like, oh my God, I heard this song in my bedroom. I was singing this years ago before I was anybody's Kiki anything. So she's having this moment in Vegas with her girls, looking sexy, fun, fly, and flirty in her dress. So all of that is a culmination of where she was in that moment. And you're upset with her because of the outfit. and feel like it's not representative of a wife and mother of your child. Sir, I'm sorry. That's too much.
Yeah, I think that
too much.
Well, there's a few things I don't like. The first thing is that, like, why did you get on Twitter and tweet about like your issue with whatever it is that I have on?
You couldn't call her. You couldn't text her.
Why would you do that?
Your first instinct is to bash her.
You putting our business on the internet.
Rule number one is a boyfriend or husband.
Like, I'm already a celebrity. We're already like got our business out there anyway. Mm-hmm. For you to put more things out there.
Rule number one as a boyfriend or husband, you protect your lady. That's physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever. So if you got an issue with her, you speak to her. And even if you did speak to her and you still felt a little froggy and wanted to say something, like, you could have threw shade on a picture of the dress or said something like, oh, you really had to have your cheeks out. You could have made it something slick between y'all two, but to make it a full grand scale, long drawn out gesture, you don't need to come at your lady like that. That's number one. You publicly trying to embarrass her. You went about it the wrong way and you're mad. But, oh, everybody in my business. Yes. You invited us to your business, sir. You opened the door to everyone now having an opinion about y'all situation. Yeah. That was rule number one. You broke that. That was the first part.
Like, don't say anything on Twitter about what we got going on in our relationship, whatever. Secondly, I feel like there's like some type of insecurity or something here because, you know, now she does have this body that she did not have before, and you know, men are probably more attracted to her, of course, than they were before because men like body. They like a the body's so body. It's like this Kiki that you had to yourself before.
Had her for 9 months, swole up, pregnant.
Even before then, working through that.
They were dating and stuff, but
I'm sure. Even before then, like maybe there was. I know that her sex appeal on a greater scale, as far as other. Her gaining more male fans or male attention has happened. Yeah. So this Kiki that you had to yourself before that wasn't getting all this attention is now getting all this attention. And so you feel like you need to say something. Yeah. But I think what this whole situation like really links back to is the empowered woman, the independent woman versus and how is she supposed to be in a relationship? Yeah. Right? She's, like you said, Kiki just had a baby. Women are typically going through that postpartum piece of, and I think we talked about this in the previous episode, that postpartum piece because your body changes so much after a baby, and having to accept this learn to love this new body that you have after the baby. Yep. So she has done that. Yep. And like you said, she probably even had to do it faster because she did have obligations she still had to do. She didn't do what a lot of other celebrities have had the opportunity to do and do nothing for a significant amount of time after they have a baby. No, she wasn't able to do that. I guess it's kind of like I don't think the baby was planned or anything. So she still had a lot of things that were supposed to happen. She worked her whole pregnancy. She had a lot of things that were still supposed to happen. So she's had to move past that process that however she has. And now she has accepted this body and loves this body.
Boost the confidence.
So she wants to show it off. Yeah. Just I want to show it off for men. I want to show it off because I love it. I love
as a new mom, having confidence is crazy. And that's not something a lot of new moms ever really experience until way later and their kids are a little older. For her to have the confidence that she has, whether it's I don't think any of her confidence is forced. It looks and comes off as very genuine and authentic. So I don't think any of it's forced confidence, but she is really enjoying life. She's a new mom, so she's enjoying her son. She posts her cute little videos of them and interacting. So she's enjoying motherhood, but she's also making it very public. I'm enjoying this new body. So why would you shame that in whatever fashion because of whatever insecurities you may have in that moment or otherwise? That's not how you do it. If you have an issue with something your lady is doing, you address it with her. But then if you know what she's been going through as your wife, as he said on his post, your wife and the mother of your child, then you should know her intimately to know what this moment means for her. And you should see that in the video. Like, yo, she really having a good time. She's really enjoying herself. So she's not out here trying to embarrass me. She's not out here trying to, make me look bad. She's literally fangirling in a moment with somebody that she has admired for years. So you can take yourself out of your male perspective of, oh, she's trying to play me. Or she could really just be a really big fan enjoying the concert and having a good time. And that moment was captured. And now it's a big thing, bigger than it needed to be. My issue, his main point at the end was the outfit, though, you're a mom.
Yeah.
My issue with that is because, one, as a mother, what is and isn't quote unquote appropriate to wear is what bothers me. What makes something inappropriate or appropriate as a mother? Now, there are stipulations where if you're out with your kid and you wearing a thong or you're wearing something that could be viewed as obscene, then yeah, in that moment, if your kid is on your hip or with you, then that can look like, what type of example are you setting for your baby to see? But if my child is home taken care of, I'm still a person. I'm still a woman. I am still an individual. Yes, did I have a child? I sure did. But you as a man, you have a child. Does anything in your life get altered? Does anything on your side become obsolete because you can't do that? You're a dad. You can't do that. You're a father. So do you get to wear your muscles out at the beach all glazed up and chiseled? You can't wear your shirt out no more because you can't wear your pecs out. You're a dad. You got to cover that up. Don't nobody say that to men, though.
Right.
But women are policed at a way higher rate when we have kids. Oh, you got to wear mom jeans. You can't wear your little fitted tight leg jeans, or you can't wear your little booty shorts no more. No matter how hard I might have fought to get this body back, no matter how hard I fight for my own personal style other than wearing a burp cloth and, a little binky every other day, I want to feel like my old self. And if that's who I was before, wearing cute outfits before, what does me producing a life now put me in a whole category of a closeted shell of a person? No, I'm still me.
My initial question is, what is dressing like a mom?
Exactly.
Like, what exactly do you expect a mom to dress like?
I birthed the baby. That's the only thing that's different from
what
me
is that?
And another woman that hasn't. I'm a mother, yes. But am I still a person that has a sense of fashion? Yeah. Am I still a person that enjoys freedom to wear what I choose? And if I want to wear a bathing suit, if I want to wear a certain type of dress, if I want to wear a certain type of shoe, oh, you can't wear that, you're a mom. Don't police mothers because we birth children. And then for men to do it, it's like, what on your side has changed since you've had a child? I don't see anybody pointing a finger at a man when he has a child to say this needs to change for you, other than going out and getting crap faced with your boys. Okay, that's not good for you to do as a man coming home with your family. But other than that, nobody points the finger at men to say what they can and can't do. So that was the main issue for me. I'm like, don't police motherhood. Don't categorize women as mothers that have to be sheltered or covered up or dressed like a nun because I birthed a baby. I produce life. That's one thing that made me different from you. You haven't had a child. I have a child. There's nothing different other than the fact that I pushed out a baby. I'm still like you. I still like to dress. I still like to go out. I still like to drink. I still like to have a good time. I still like to dance. So because I'm a mom, I can't do that? No. So for him to shame her in that way and for people to agree with him, yeah, because I don't want my mom and my kids out here dressing like that. But you like that about her before she had your kids. So she's supposed to completely change up? And now you get to be the same you, but she can't be the same her?
Well, I gotta see it. I don't understand why clothes are supposed to change because you're a mom. I don't understand.
Now, if you're covering a fupa or something, okay. But
it doesn't
even
matter.
after that,
your confidence is your confidence.
Do you?
So wear what makes you happy. Wear what you feel comfortable in. It doesn't matter if you're a mom or not. If you're comfortable in it, you're comfortable in it. If it's appropriate, then it's appropriate. And you can wear whatever you want to a concert. If it's not illegal.
And it was a concert. She won't wearing that just walking down the street, going shopping. She was in Vegas at an Usher residency show. That's not no fly-by-night type of little casual concert you go to. That's a good upstage, like that's a good upscale type of show. So, and if I'm out with my girls, I'm having a good time. What? You think I'm gonna come out here half-stepping? No, I'm shutting these down. I'm shutting it down. So if my body popping, you gonna see it. Birthday trips, whatever it is, if I'm out with my girls and I'm going for a specific occasion time, I'm showing out. If I go, when we went down to the beach down in Miami for my birthday, who won't wearing thong bathing suits and had the girls out? And I wish somebody would have commented and said, oh, you're a mom. Why are you dressing like that? Now, they may have thought that on their own, but they knew better than to put it on my post. Because I definitely showed it out and I was having a good time. But I'm with my girls at a specific time and occasion. So, yeah, it can be appropriate during certain times and places. So, yeah, if she was wearing it to the grocery store, okay, well, yeah, you might look at her sideways like, okay, so what are you doing that for? But still, that's her right if she wants to. That's still her right if she would have wanted to.
Store, her having it on has nothing to do with her being a mom.
No, not that part. No, it just would have been like,
no, the problem wouldn't have had nothing to do with her being a mom.
Yeah.
The problem is you have this on going to the grocery store. It's all these other.
What type of attention are you trying to get?
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's not.
As my girl.
That's what I'm saying. At that point, it's not even about.
Yeah.
You know, so the point is, there is no reason to police a woman's attire, her wardrobe, because she is a mom.
Mm-hmm.
Like that 1 + 2 doesn't make 3.
Like, math's not mathing. Mm-mm.
That's not right.
No.
And then I think what was probably the most the problem that really bothered me the most was when he said nobody wants their wife and the mother of their kids to be out here looking like that. First of all, she's not your wife.
Not at all.
She's not your wife.
Nope.
And that's the problem right there. She's not your wife.
You want wife privileges with boyfriend ramifications and boundaries. You didn't take the next step, sir. Yes, you can do certain things in a relationship that you can respect your relationship, whether he doesn't have to be a husband to get that type of respect. People want to make that argument. That's fine.
That's fine, but
But don't claim me as one thing and I'm not that.
It's not. That's fine. I can choose to give you that type of leeway because I chose that in our relationship. Yeah. However, I feel that you don't have any right in that place because you're not my husband.
Nope.
When you are my husband, then that's a little bit different. You know, you're the leader. I'm supposed to follow, support. So in that essence of those little roles is I'm going to listen to you a little bit about your opinions and your feelings about maybe the way I dress or something I do, something you don't like.
Yeah.
I'm going to consider those things because we're married. We live together. It's forever. It's unrealistic to think you're going to be with somebody for the rest of your life and not change anything about yourself to accommodate the other person.
I feel like it depends on the person. And I'll say that only because I know me personally. It depends on the person. When I'm, like I said, out on an occasion, I could be dressed a certain way and don't care. Single, relationship, married, whatever. That's that. But to just say specifically the way I'm going to dress and the way I alter my thinking because I'm now in a relationship, it depends on that relationship because your man might not have an issue with it at all. It might not even try to police what you wear. Or it could just be you as a person to just say, you know what? I wouldn't want my man to have to fight another dude because he catcalled at me and we out. Now, I don't want to put my man in that certain type of predicament because if I wear this, I know it's going to gain attention. Whatever type of attention comes with it, I'm going to have to expect, which is fine. But if I'm with my man and I know other dudes will notice what I'm wearing, if I got my girls up, if I got my booty out or whatever, no other man has to respect my boyfriend. No other man has to respect my husband. So he may try to approach me or say something like, dang, girl, what you doing? Just to rile him up. And now put him in a situation based on what I'm wearing. So it could be a mental thing for a relationship where you just say, I'm not going to put my man in that type of situation. So it's all based on perspective, situation, and what you're willing to do for the relationship, whether he's a husband or not. Well, so I'll play the devil's advocate on that part.
What I'm saying in that instance, that's still a choice that you have made.
Yeah.
I'm saying you decided on your own.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't want to do those things.
I'm
talking about a man being able to share his opinion and expect for you to respect it and try to honor it. And that, for me, only really comes where I really truly have to consider that is when we're married.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't
yeah.
have
I'm not.
to
You're not
consider anything
guaranteed
that
for
you
me
feel.
to do that. Yeah,
I don't have to consider anything that you feel in regards to me and how I present myself and all that.
Yeah.
When we're not married.
Yeah. It's not an automatic that
when we're
I
talking
have
about
to do that.
when we're talking about surface level things.
Yeah. Could I? Sure. Do I have to? No.
If you don't like when I wear crop tops and you're my boyfriend, okay.
I appreciate your opinion.
I'll try not to wear crop tops around you just because I'm considerate to know that you don't like it. But it doesn't mean I'm going to start wearing crop tops.
Right.
I like crop tops. Now, if I'm your wife and you say, I really don't want you to wear crop tops, really out or whatever, I now know that I hold a different position.
Right. I'll add a little more weight to your
wife,
opinion.
And I am a wife, which
comes with a certain
level of
respect
and how you want to present yourself because you are a wife. You're not single. You're not trying to get attention.
You're representative of your marriage.
You're not necessarily out here trying to get attention. And you are representative of your marriage. You want to make sure that you are presenting a certain way. And I don't know if that goes to a cultural piece or if that's a spiritual piece. I don't know where that belief system kind of comes from, but that's the way I feel about it. So for him in this instance, or for any man in this instance to feel like you can police anything about me.
And there's no ring on any
We ain't married nowhere. No.
Yeah. To expect that I'm going to do that, to have that expectation is the problem. Because you can always share your opinion. I will gladly hear it.
But I don't have to follow it.
I don't. It's not a mandatory, you should do this, you got to do it. I appreciate you sharing your opinion with me because I personally had an ex that felt very comfortable telling me what I should wear. This dress is too fitted. Who you trying to impress? And it's like, I'm going out with you. I'm going to dinner with you. You liked it when I tried it on.
It's like, bro, I'm trying to impress you.
And now I'm wearing it out with you. Like
I'm trying to impress you.
When I bought the dress, I showed it to him online before I bought it. So he saw the visual picture of it. And I'm like, what you think? Oh, yeah, but that's sexy. That's cute. Okay, cool. Ordered it. Put it on. Dang, that look good. Turn around. Let me see. Tried it on for you. Loved it. Soon as I wear it, and he knew what I was purchasing it for my birthday trip. He didn't come. He was with the girls. So he saw it and was like, who you think you're trying to get sexy for? Whoa. You saw what I ordered. You helped me buy this dress. Like, you picked it out with me.
And even though you're
not... So is it because you're not with me that's the problem?
But
like,
even though...
what is the issue?
But when you're in a relationship or when you're married, either the two, when you get dressed in a certain way or you wear something, I'm pretty sure I can speak for most women in this. When you are dressing in a sexy dress or you're putting on something that you feel really cute in, when you're in a relationship or you're married, you want to impress your man. Like, whether you're with him or not.
With you.
Whether I'm with you or not.
Yeah.
When I send you the picture, I want you to be like,
dang,
you look so good,
exactly.
baby. I want to impress you. I don't care about any of these other guys. No. I want to impress you, and I want to impress
the compliments
myself.
From you.
I want attention from you, and I want to do this for myself.
Yeah.
I expect, and I don't know if that's a preference thing or not, but I expect you to boost my confidence in me being able to wear this, and I'm not with you. Like,
right.
I have confidence, and I like for you to boost my confidence as well. And this is about, I'm trying to impress you. I'm never trying to impress anybody else if I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
So for you to say I shouldn't wear it or I
downplay it or judge it,
like sexy or whatever, I wanted to wear this. This is really for your attention. It's not for anyone else's attention. It's like, so like I said, I stand firm in the fact that there is a complete difference between I am your girlfriend and I am your wife. And the level of what a man can express his opinion on and expect for it to be considered, or what he can and cannot control.
Right.
And I know a lot of men that try to have dispense that level of control when it's boyfriend, girlfriend. And it's like, I'm not yo, I'm single until I'm married.
Yeah.
So.
And that's one thing I've seen a lot of guys trying to post like, oh, see, y'all single women with this perspective. This the reason why y'all ain't got no man now. This the reason why ain't no man gonna marry you now with this perspective. And it's like, y'all are missing the point though. We're making this statement because you as a man have this perception that we automatically have to do what you say or do whatever you prefer. And then that'll get us the ring. And it's like, if you want to marry me, you're gonna marry me. If you don't, you don't. And that's fine. I may not be your cup of tea, and that is perfectly fine. I'll be somebody else's coffee, or I may be somebody else's Kool-Aid. I just may not be your drink, and that's fine. But someone is going to love me the way that I am, the way I dress, the way I talk, the way I wear my hair. You're not going to have to police me in any way. So when we have those initial type of conversations in a relationship, like, okay, what are your deal breakers? What are your boundaries? Well, make it known then. Make it known then. Hey, you know, I love when my girl dress sexy, but you know, overly sexy is a bit of a problem for me. And then from there, you can have that type of dialogue and conversation with your dude. You're like, okay, well, yeah, I kind of dress sexy, but you know, I don't go crazy with it. And then you gauge it and see. And then if you get to a point where you're like, okay, babe, that's a little too sexy. Then it's a conversation. And then if it don't work out for you, then this relationship isn't for you because you're still not in a situation where you're still trying to be chastised for being yourself. Now, if you're dressing like a nun all the time and you cover it up, then that ain't gonna be a problem for you ever. But if it is something that you subscribe to, and you get a little sexy with your girls every now and then, you're not gonna want your man hassling you every 5 minutes because you decide to get cute. Whether you're going to dinner with him or not, whether you're wearing a low-cut cleavage dress and you're with him across the table or not, because that's another situation that happened. I'm out with him in a sexy dress, cleavage down, not boosting out, but it was a little low cut. And he was like, pull your shirt up. Excuse me, what? Pull your shirt up. For what? This is the way it's meant to cut low. What I need, if I pull it up, it's gonna mess up the effect of the dress. Well, you don't need to have your girls out like that. I'm sitting across from you. I'm not out where I'm dancing and shaking them in the club with my girls and you don't know what I'm doing. I'm literally sitting across the table at a cordial space restaurant with you. Why is that now a problem? You saw me when I put the dress on. You saw me when we walked out the house. You saw me when we got in the car. You didn't say a word then, but now that I'm out in public, did you see a guy look at me and now you're insecure? Now you have a problem with how I look and now I have to police and you're trying to police my clothes? That's a problem. You never said anything before, so don't say anything now.
Right, and
that's a lot of issues I run into with guys. Don't say something now when you never said this before. Don't make it a problem now when it won't before.
Right. And I really think that what it all boils down to is insecurity.
Insecurity, 100% completely.
Whatever insecurity that, and people hate that word. People feel like that's
overly generalized word.
It's an awful word. You think insecure and you think less than. And that's not it. We all have insecurities about something. Mm-hmm. It's a difference between having an insecurity and being an insecure person.
Yeah.
Like, you can have an insecurity about something, but I think whenever a man tries to police a woman's, the way she looks, the way she dresses, if something's too sexy or what have you, that is always, I feel, linked to insecurity.
Yeah.
Because you actually should be secure enough to know that, like it doesn't matter if any other man says anything to her. It's not going to do anything. I
know what I got. I know my girl got me. I know she loyal. I know she going to hold me down. I know she not going to be out here flirting and smiling in no other dude's face. So I know my girl can go out looking bad as she want to be. And I know she going to make sure everything's straight. Because certain men don't have that issue. They don't have that confidence or insecurity. They literally are secure. And the opposing word is secure. They're secure in their position. They're secure in their woman.
They're secure.
And if you're complaining, exactly. I know what I bring. I know the energy I give my woman. She ain't looking for that. She ain't looking for nothing else from nobody else. I know what I provide that she gets from me and I give to her. So she not out there looking for nothing else. She not entertaining nobody else. And even if a dude try and step to her, she gonna shut it down because she know what she got at home. And if vice versa, he go out, I'm not checking for him like, oh, on your phone, what you doing? What you got? Why you smiling in your face? You know what you got at home?
Yeah.
Go do you have fun, boo-boo. You shouldn't be in a relationship if you feel like you got to keep doing that. Yeah. It's pointless.
I need a man to tell me, is there any other reason as to why you want your girl to dress a certain way? Is there any other reason besides getting attention?
I don't want no other man looking at you.
What other reason could it be? Let me know the reason, and then I'll take back what I said. I need to know another reason besides you being insecure about something that is a problem for me to
that I would need to cover.
Unless the thing what you're saying is your girl can't dress. Like if your girl can't dress, then that's different, Then
you can tell me what
you trying to say.
Trying to help out.
You trying to help her out by saying, "Hey, maybe you shouldn't wear that."
Right? I don't like that.
Maybe you shouldn't wear that shirt.
Try
with
this
those
one,
jeans.
not that one.
It's not really going. Maybe that dress isn't doing really good on your body. Like that's different. You're trying to help her out and being able to dress. But other than that, which come on, is few and far between.
Yeah.
What is the other reason? Is there any other reason?
Hit you with a Cardi line. What's that reason? What's the reason?
There's no other reason.
Yeah. No.
Tell me the reason and we could talk about it. But there's no other reason, if you ask me, for
why you would
any
need
man
to
be like, dress this way, don't dress this way, don't have this out, don't have this too tight, don't have this too short.
Yeah, unless it's a cultural thing. If somebody's going into an event and it's like a proper way you're supposed to dress, then you can tell me, hey, in my culture we don't dress like this. Right. Or in my area we don't. That will be a reason. But other than that,
because what it really goes back to is like the only other time a man tells a girl or a woman that is because they're their father. Mm-hmm. And a father doesn't want you to dress like that because he doesn't want you to get attention.
Exactly.
Because he's your dad.
He's protector mode.
Yeah, he's like,
I don't want these little boys messing with my babies.
Mm-hmm. But it's still about attention.
It's a protection.
And that's not an insecurity. That's a protective thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's not usually what happens when a man in a relationship does that.
No.
A dad does that. And it's more of a protection. I don't want you to get the attention because protection. Mm-hmm. You're my baby. I don't want any
dirty little boys out here.
Even though I do want a grandchild, I don't want no boys out here.
Too young for that.
1 and 1 doesn't make 2 without the other one.
Yeah.
But whatever.
They don't want it too soon. He said, nah.
But that's when a dad does. That's the only other reason. That's the only other. And so it goes back to dads saying those things to their daughters for a protective piece. And then here comes somebody's son trying to do the same thing.
The crusty, dusty son.
When there's no correlation. You ain't trying to protect me. Mm-mm. You ain't telling me to put my girls up because a guy might come
You're protecting yourself.
Because a guy might try to come up and get me. Yeah, you're sex traffic me or something. That's not why you're telling me that. Mm-mm. That's not why you're telling me that.
You're protecting your ego from having your boys say, yo, your girl out here looking like that. Right. You're protecting your ego. You're not protecting me.
And even when it goes to being married and the same situation happens, that's when a husband has a different role than a boyfriend does.
Absolutely.
A husband has a different standard than a boyfriend does. I mean, they're all different levels. Like it's a step up. It's a promotion. And so like a husband is supposed to be, you're the leader of the home, the leader of the family, and all of those things. So if my leader, if my quote unquote leader, and I know we have some women that don't like that term, but if the man of my house, and I get it, gender roles, whatever, but I'm a Christian. So
head of the household.
That is a belief that we have it's not you are the dictator and you tell me everything to do.
Right.
But it's
we follow your leadership.
I follow your leadership.
Yeah.
I'm not under you in any way. I choose to submit to you.
Absolutely.
Because I see you as the leader of my house.
I trust your judgment.
I'm going to consider what you say because you are the leader of the household. And as a wife, and this is where it gets a little sketchy, some men believe that even though because he's the husband, everything he says goes. And
that is not always how.
That depends on the woman. I'm not that type of woman. But that depends on the woman. And
that depends on their relationship and their dynamic.
That depends on the woman and how she is or how her culture is. There's cultures that is more so like that, whatever. But for me, I'm going to consider it, and I'm probably going to comply. But I don't necessarily have to. But I'm listening, and I'm probably going to choose to comply because you are my husband. Yeah. And I want to, it's a give and take type of relationship. If I'm going to want you to not wear gray sweatpants when my girls come over, then I'm going to need to respect the fact that you don't want me to wear short shorts when we go out in public.
Yeah. I feel like I completely agree with that.
Now, if you're my boyfriend, I might consider it, but I don't have to if I don't want to because I'm single until I'm married.
Yeah. As a girlfriend, I've experienced it differently. I've been a wife, and I am now a girlfriend. So, in both dynamics, as a wife, I was respectful, but at the time, my husband didn't have an issue with anything that I wore. We both were in the same, grew up together, teenager, high school, blah, blah, blah. So it's like he never tried to put any parameters on what I would wear. If I wore shorts, if I wore cleavage out, whatever. He was like, yo, babe, you look good. Wear it. Do what you do. So I never experienced it in that space. Right. We were young. So that's like, I never experienced it in that space. The relationships after the marriage had some funky ones where controlling God then. But current relationship now. We went out one weekend and I had a corset type of shirt and it's strung up in the front, a little blue jean one with the orange. So you can string it up loose and you can see full cleavage and skin here, or you can string it up a little tight and all the denim comes together and you don't see any skin. So just me and him going to dinner, we're going out to a couple bars or whatever. And I was like, I feel like being a little sexy. Let me try. So I tied it and showed a little cleavage at the top. But then I'm like, oh, that like is a lot. So I was like, babe, what you think? And I turned and asked because me thinking about him in a girlfriend role, I don't have to. But as a girlfriend that respects my boyfriend, I want to be considerate. So it's all about perspective. You can be considerate, and some women in a relationship, they choose not to. I'm just different. So I asked my babe, is this too much? She was like, no, I look good. And I was like, you sure? There's no issues. Like it showed. And I pointed out the insecurity, not even insecurity for me, but the part that I knew would draw attention. I was like, this isn't too much right here. This is not too much. He was like, no, it looks good. And I was like, okay. So now, because we'd already laid that out, we could have went out anywhere that night. Any dude could have looked at whatever. Never once would have batted an eye for him. He would have never had an issue trying to buck up like, yo, who you looking at my girl? What you looking at my girl for? He know what I'm dressed like. He's okay with it. He's obviously secure in whatever I may need to wear. And my jeans were fitted. Had little rips in them all up and down the thigh, cleavage out, everything. So it's a difference between a secure man, a man that respects who you are and your individuality, and then you seeing that respect given to you so you can also give the respect to ask, hey, how do you feel about this? So it's still a give and take. So even in a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship, I don't have to be married to him, but I can still respect the fact that he respects me, and it's a give and take for that part. Yeah. So that is completely in a relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend stance. You can still have that respect for yourself, be yourself, but still ask, hey, how you feel about this?
And my main point within that is that in that instance, it's your choice.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You decided on your own. It was not requested.
Wasn't a requirement.
It was not brought up. It was not a requirement.
You better ask me.
You thought of that on your own just because that's the type of woman you are.
Yeah, I receive respect from him, so I have no issue giving that respect. So yeah.
When you are in like I said, this is just me. But when you are in a relationship versus when you're married, it's on you to make that consideration.
Absolutely.
You know how you are as a woman.
Yeah.
When you're married, because of the roles, because of the position, because of the legality, there is an expectation.
Yeah.
Versus I'm being considerate.
Yeah.
There's an expectation that when a request is made by your partner or you make a request of your partner, that it will be considered and try to be followed. Because if I make the request, then I really like it.
I generally would like it.
I would like it if you did this.
I would like that. I'm saying it nicely, but it's kind of what I want.
If you did that, and it will also make our lives a lot easier.
Yeah.
and on both ends. Because if my husband asked me not to wear, I mean, like, I got a lot of girls, and so when and they be girling like all the time. So if my husband was to ask me, you know, I mean, and I hope my husband doesn't, my future husband, because it's really hard to cover these things up.
Can't control.
The only way to cover them up is to wear like t-shirts and stuff. So, but if that was a consideration, or if I have something on that's very, like, it's spilling a lot, he's like, yo, let's get a little pin. I like it if we put a little pin there, just so it doesn't show as much. I'm going to consider it because he's my husband. Yeah. Now, if my boyfriend was to say something to me like that, I'd probably get an attitude. Because I'd be like, yo, what you trying to cover me up for? Like, I'll probably get an attitude, but I'm going to consider it. If you're my husband, I'm going to hear it and expect it. And I know that you expect for it to happen, hopefully. But
then you can trust your partner and know where it's coming from. It's not coming from a place of judgment or not coming from a place of control. It's more of a place of like, hey, I want this to be specifically for me to see. I don't want all these other men looking at what I see. And that can be a whole different perspective of looking at it. I don't want you to show all my goodies off to these niggas. Like, they ain't worth all that. I don't keep this for me. So you can come at it with a different angle, but it's coming from a place of, I want to shield you from everybody else's eyes because I want this only for me, this type of stuff I need to see. But it's not coming from a place of, you better cover that up for me. You better not be showing that. It's like, if you ask that of me, I'm going to, knowing you, how is he asking this of me? What type of person is he? What type of character does he show me? So this isn't you trying to control me. This is just you really just like, okay, babe, I really would like if you could cover that up. Okay, cool. And I will base my decision on if I do it or if I don't, based on the character of person you are. Yeah. Where is this coming from? What type of energy are you bringing when you make the request?
Yeah, and I think what it really comes down to is the difference between choice and expectation. Yeah. And
he's expecting
these two different things happen in two different levels of the relationship. When I am your girlfriend, I choose whether or not I want to take your considerations and your opinions into my consideration. When I am your wife, it is expected that I take your opinions and things into consideration and probably follow through on them. But that's because the different level of being married comes with compromise. And the reason all these things come into marriage is because this is a person you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life until one of you go on to glory. Like, y'all. So that's why in a marriage there is compromise and discussions and consideration, because this is a person that you are living with and being with forever until death do us part. And so that's why you do all of that stuff. I'm single until I'm married. So if you get on my nerves enough while we're going together, I can break up with you and go about my business. There's no expectation for me to stay with you forever. There's no expectation for me to stay with you until tomorrow. No. There's no expectation because we're not bound. We are choosing to be together right now. I'm choosing to be here. Until we choose to be married. And which is still a choice, but it's a choice with like
way more parameters to try and get out.
Yeah, with like a whole lot of parentheses after it. Yeah. That you got to finagle through.
Yeah, you got a whole lot of obstacles to try and get out of it.
So, it's still a choice. And when you say we're getting married, it means I choose you and I will choose you every day for the rest of my life, no matter what you do, no matter how you piss me off, no matter how you do all that, until unless we just cannot
not make it work.
This just is not working. Yeah. Or, things change after the marriage or anything like that. But the idea going into a marriage is to stay. I'm going to choose you every day for the rest of my life, no matter what you do to me. No matter, unless you and this is for me, unless you hit me upside my head.
Baby.
Or
gotta go.
Yeah. Honestly, unless you hit me upside my head or hit my kids a little crazy. Because
gotta go.
If you cheat on me, we gonna have to look. It depends on me. Yeah, that's on me.
Depends on the level.
When I'm married,
depends on the level.
If you cheat on me, we go together. Look, I'm out. Because if you do it now, you do it later. But it
Facts.
When we're married,
Yeah.
I might think about it a little bit more. I
We
might
go to
not
counseling. We might be able to work.
I might not be immediately out the door because I did say,
for better for worse.
For better for worse, so death do us part.
And it's the worst.
I did say that,
It's one of the
and
worst.
I meant it when I said it. So I might try to do something. I'm not gonna head for the hill. I'm probably not gonna head for the hills immediately. I mean, maybe that night when I find out. That night when I find out, I might leave and not come back. But I'm gonna try to work through it because I chose to be with you, and I said we would be together forever. And I think, and this is probably going on a different topic, segueing into a different level of the topic than what we're talking about, but I think that is something that a lot of people are forgetting in today's day and age. Is that marriage is saying I choose you every day for the rest of my life, no matter what it is that you have done or do, unless we both just can't
make it work. Yeah.
Like I'm going to keep choosing you. I'm going to keep trying. Yeah. Is what I'm saying when I'm married. I'm going to keep trying because I said that I would do this forever. So I'm going to keep trying until there's no more try left.
No more try left.
And I think
try it all. And I think
the difference is marriage is not viewed that way anymore.
No, people walk out and give up.
That's why divorces are at a higher rate and everything because marriage is not viewed in that way anymore. And then when you see these marriages that are dissolving after being together for 30 years, 25 years, people are like, oh my God, no. What it is they had said that they was going to try. They was going to try to be together till death do us part. So they have tried and tried and tried for 15, 20, 25 years. And they have finally ran out of tries.
Realized this ain't it.
And they have decided to divorce.
I tried it and this ain't it.
That's why you get those marriages that divorce after so many years because they've done all the trying they can do. Yeah. And that's not what's happening anymore. It's, I think it'd be a great idea if we got married. Oh, let's get married. Oh, it's been about 2 years. You still doing the same thing. Oh, okay, I'm done. Yeah. I'm going to go to the lawyer, get some papers drawn up. I'm done. And it's like, that's not the point of marriage.
That's the point.
Like, I know that we grow up from the same type of background and lessons and all the other stuff. And you tried until you had no more tries left. And that's what you're supposed to do. Absolutely. You're supposed to try to have no more tries.
Yeah, it wasn't a fly by night, just we walking away giving up. We tried. We did.
Any more tries to give. Okay? I've tried all I can try. Yeah. And that's what you're supposed to do. And that's just not, marriage is not necessarily viewed in that way anymore. It's the weight of marriage has gone away. Yeah. For a lot of people, on a general consensus type of way, it's gone away. It doesn't have as much weight anymore.
My next marriage, I'm like, you ain't going nowhere. Sit down. Ain't no divorce. We go in the other room, figure it out, get mad, come back, talk about it later. We not divorcing. I'm sorry.
We're not divorcing.
Not divorcing. It's not an option. It's not getting rid of me. Option. So
it's only an option. Figure it out. Outside my head.
Go get upset. Go walk it off. Do whatever you need to do. But you stay in his house.
If you go outside, if I ever become afraid of you, I gotta go.
Oh, well then, yes.
Because I shouldn't fear you.
Yes.
I shouldn't be afraid of
But you should pick up on those cues before y'all get married.
Yeah, hopefully. Sometimes people like to bamboozle you and be a different way the whole time you go together and then get married and just switcheroo. So, you want to make sure that you try to know the signs ahead of time, but sometimes you can't. Some people are great actors.
That's very good.
But if you go upside my head,
yeah, that's a no-no. Gotta go.
That's a
no-no. Got to go.
And then I'm leaving.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna fight back.
It's gonna be a scrap.
I'm gonna fight back.
It's gonna be a scrap.
Mm-hmm. After I'd be like, oh my God,
just hit me.
I can't believe you hit me. Then I'm gonna get you. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be shocked at first.
Being shocked.
Like you gonna hit me, and I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe you just hit me.
Did you just?
I can't believe I can't believe we're at this point in our relationship right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's fight. Now I gotta fight, and then I gotta leave. Because I won't fear my husband. Mm-hmm. I won't be
intimidated.
I won't be intimidated. I won't be scared to come home. I won't be feeling like a prisoner in my own home.
Feel like you can't talk, can't share yourself, express yourself, all that.
So if you hit me, you gotta go. You do some emotional abuse or some verbal abuse,
we can work through that.
We gotta go to therapy.
Yeah, we gotta work through that.
We gotta go to counseling. You gotta see what you're doing is wrong.
Right.
And that's me trying, and I'm gonna keep trying. And I recognize that people cannot change overnight, so I'm gonna give you some time.
Give some time
to start employing the skills we learn and
do
couples
the
counseling and do the exercising and try to change. And I'm gonna keep right on trying, and I'm gonna keep going to therapy so I don't let your words really hurt me. And then and when I have no more tries left for your verbally abusive iPods, I'm gonna leave.
It's time to go. Time to go.
I know that. This is not a Christian podcast by any means, but I know that a lot of people, I know the general consensus of America is Christian. A lot of people like to say, you're only supposed to get divorced. But they say the Bible says only adultery, I think it says. And I know my God.
Baby.
And I don't think my God would want me to get beat up every day when I come home. I don't know about that. I know my God wouldn't want me to get getting beat up or being talked down to or anything like that. So
no, because then you're gonna see your child so much sooner if they put their hands on me.
I know that
you're gonna be seeing your child.
I know that that's not what he would want for me, because that's not how I'm supposed to be treated. Nope. As his child.
Nope.
So I would have to go.
Gotta go.
I think he would understand.
I'll take it up with the Lord later.
I think he would understand. I think I still get
it up with the Lord later. Lord, talk to me later. I hear about it later, but I gotta go.
I think I'd still get into heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
I think you're pretty good.
I divorced for not adultery. I think I'll still get into heaven.
I think so. I think I should be good.
I don't think he'll turn me on.
No, I think I should be good. Our reason wasn't adultery. It didn't.
I don't think he's gonna press the button and send me to hell.
Like, oh, you did that? He didn't do that?
Like, we need a... Oh, you divorced your husband for...
Just because he was getting on your nerves?
Just because you didn't do enough. You
didn't work hard enough.
Hell. You tarried before me. You worked in the church, but you did that, so...
Gotta go. Gotta go.
I don't think that's how it goes.
Gotta go.
I don't think that's how it goes.
Gotta go. So the moral of the story, Darius' baby daddy.
What is the moral?
There were several steps he could have done before going to Twitter.
I don't want the moral to be about
just on that topic, if we wrap in that topic.
Because we only use them as a precursor to what the real content of the topic was.
Right, but this is
so
addressing everybody else.
To do with him.
No, this is an addressing to anyone that thinks that he was right. Moral of the story, for that particular situation, go to your person first. Don't ever go to social media. That is number one. Don't air out your dirty laundry. That's number one. You should already know that. But apparently he didn't. But don't go to social media to chastise your partner. You haven't talked to them. Even if he did talk to her and you still decide to blow it out of proportion, that was just messy and unnecessary. So do not address your social media with your situation. That's number one. That's stupid. 2, don't feel like you can police your partner. Don't feel like you can chastise them on anything of their personal decisions based on what they want to wear, how they wear their hair, how they, behave in public, how they speak. If they curse too much and that's not your thing, then that may not be the person for you. And that is a judgment call you have to make early on. I could love everything about this person, but if this specific thing is a boundary breaker for me, I can't stay with you, or else I will continue to make myself unhappy, because you're going to continue doing what you're doing. I can't expect you to change who you are just because that's something I don't like. I will have to change something about me, which is removing myself out of the situation. So if you know that you're with somebody that's doing something or behaving in a way or dressing in a certain way that's a bother to you, and you've expressed it and they still choose to do what they want to do, then that is not the person for you. And you have to accept that. Walk away. That's my little nuggets of a wrap up for that part. But That's just my piece. That's
I think
my little
my
blessings on
moral
it.
to the story is you have a choice when you're in a relationship, and make sure that you choose what's best for you.
Mm-hmm.
Remember your boundaries. Remember, don't let anybody cross your boundaries. And remember, because boundaries go both ways, remember that your boundaries are to protect you, not for the other person. So, man, don't be like, or woman, or the opposite partner, don't be like, well, my boundary is that my woman won't be out here dressed a certain way. How does that protect you?
Because you're still controlling.
How does that protect you? Because boundaries are to protect you.
And that boundary is rooted in control.
So is that boundary protecting you? No, it's not. That boundary has nothing to do with you. So make sure people respect your boundaries and remember your boundaries. And remember that you have a choice. Whether when you're in a relationship, you have a choice. You always have a choice. And when you're married, you still have a choice. Like, just remember the roles and the differences between relationship and marriage. You have a choice. Protect yourself, people. Be safe out here. It's hot. I told my stepdad. Be safe out here, y'all. It's hot.
So ugly. I gotta be safe out here. It's hot,
out here, y'all. It's hot. So, are you trying to wrap this up? All right. All right, you guys. Thanks for listening and watching this episode of Spoken Tea. Mm-hmm. Remember, stay safe. It's hot out there. I'm Nnita.
I was going to say, do not say that again.
And she's Krys.
I'm
It's
Krys.
been awesome.
Bye, guys.